Welcome to YoungBucks Podcast, episode 78.
Nope.
79.
79.
May have been the first one I got wrong.
I think you've gotten a lot of them wrong.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, there was one. It might have been it was the end of the episode. It was one of those ones we did without an intro, and it was the end of it. It was the end. I think it was 74 or 75.
Oh, that was
so
recent.
It's been recent. Yeah, It was a recent one.
What's crazy is I was thinking about it before, like just now, before I said it. I was like, I'm going to get this right.
Let me just make sure you were wrong.
No, it is 79 because 77 and 78 were the last two that we've done.
Yeah, 79.
Episode 77 on YouTube. You can go check it out. Or if you are on YouTube, when you're done with this, you can go check it out. That has the other two boys on here, Kyle and Noah. And then last week's episode was Chris and I. And we had some good conversation on there.
Post-bike race.
Post-bike race. Talk about Gideon. There's another video just about that, so you can go check it out. The YouTube's been doing real well this week, so thank you for the support on here, over there, if you're on audio. If you're on YouTube, go check us out on audio, vice versa. It's good times for YoungBucks.
Great times. I'm loving this.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Yep. And in today's episode, we're going to be doing a Q&A.
A little bit of one.
A small Q&A. Had some fans, hit back with some questions. Specifically, Jack just wanted to, get to know the Young Bucks a little bit better.
I guess. Yeah.
So we're gonna be doing a Q&A today.
Just a small one though.
Small one.
Not a crazy. It's not like 20 questions all from the same guy, but
it's not. Yeah, it's nothing like that. But if you do want to hear more or have some things that come to mind based off of this, go ahead and reach out to the Instagram. Let us know.
Or throw it in the comments.
Throw it in the comments here on YouTube. Because we know you're here.
We see all the comments.
We see you, Jack.
All the comments. We see them and read them. For sure. So, yeah.
So, want to get right into it?
Yeah, we can get right into the Q&A. We can start with that. Or
was there some banter you wanted to throw around?
Do you want to banter? Is there any banter that needs to happen?
Not on my end.
You're not feeling bantery? Bantry?
Like pantry?
Pantry, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, what do you have to banter about?
What is banter?
Like jokes.
It's
like kind of like meaningless conversation.
Yeah,
it's great for a podcast.
Yeah, I don't have any. I'm not really a banter guy.
No, you don't like to mess around and joke around?
Never. I hate jokes.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I actually, at the gym on Thursday, I met these two guys who were friends, I think.
How do you meet all these people at the gym?
Dude, I'm a talker, and I also found some talkers.
Okay.
I talked to probably 7 people at the gym this week.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm in my bag. I want no...
Do you wear headphones?
Oh, yeah.
I don't wear headphones. That's why. I choose to not wear headphones so I can engage, if needed, in conversations. I'm there with my thoughts, and I'm there with other people. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also, that's my personality.
That's fine.
It's not your personalities that, like, I'm here to get my fix in.
Yeah.
It's your vice. No, I met these, like, 2 guys at the gym who were around my age. Actually, the dude was my age. Had no idea he was. He just graduated this year. But he was like...
looked like he was older?
Oh, yeah. His freaking biceps were this big. I know I didn't say that into the mic, but, like, he was huge. Like, he was ripped, big upper body, wearing, like, a wife beater. And so they... I was talking to these 2 guys, and, like, it was playful. Like, it was banter. Like, it was very fun. Like, it felt like I, like, met these new people, but I felt like I had known them, because, like... I was like, oh, shoot, do you guys know each other? Because, like, one introduced me to the other, and they were like, no, I hate this guy. And I was like, oh, I hate y'all. Yeah. And so, like, it just felt like it was kind of one of those things. And I don't know. It was funny to me. I felt.
You get the number?
What? No, I don't ask for dudes' numbers. Nor do I ask for women's number. But.
Sorry.
Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah. That was cool. I like talking to people at the gym.
Sweet. Good for you, man.
Thanks.
Maybe it's the time of day. No one really wants to talk at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
People are more prone to talk at 3 p.m.
Because they've all been through the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's also people your age there, probably more.
Right. Yeah, I definitely talk to a lot more people my age. I see a lot more people my age. Or at least I think. I have no idea. Maybe next time I'm there, I'll just hop on the treadmill like right next to somebody and just start talking to them like they're mid-run, like been running for like 3 miles on the treadmill. If you do that, it's kind of weird, but
I saw a dude that looked like one of the twins from Dude Perfect running on the treadmill. It wasn't him, but I kind of wanted to say something. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should try talking at the gym. It's really freeing. Like, I feel good after I talk to people at the gym.
I mean, I have from time to time. There was one guy who thought, when we were at the bike race, the pro rider.
Yeah.
Like that one.
Alexei?
Yeah, his photographer. His name's Avery.
Okay.
The dude at the gym thought I was him, and he asked me, he asked if I was him.
Like post bike race too?
No.
Oh.
This was like back in the winter. It was actually the day I signed up for the bike race, which was really ironic.
Huh.
I went to the gym that day and he asked me he was like, "Are you that biking photographer dude?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Oh, I guess like just the way I looked, like I looked like I was him, but I'm not."
I knew everybody was talking about the biker and the photographer, but I didn't ever see the photographer. So I don't know if he looked like you. I don't know if you saw him. Did you meet the guy?
No.
It was just a couple of the people.
Yeah.
Talked to him for a little bit.
Yeah. I didn't meet him. I vaguely saw the other dude, so I don't really know if he looked like me or not.
I'm on it.
But I was like, no, but ironically enough, I signed up for a bike race today.
Mm-hmm.
This was back in like March.
Yeah.
I talked to that dude at the gym, needless to say. If I see, sometimes I'll see people I know and I'll talk to them.
Right.
I did meet 2 dudes at the gym, and I've actually got dinner with them before.
This week?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We talked about real estate and sports and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. They're twins.
Normally, like this week, I talked to, I did a follow-up, talk, actually, I met this guy on Monday, and then he wasn't there Tuesday, but he was there Wednesday, and he actually found me.
Oh, shit.
I left something in the locker room, or, I was going back into the locker room for something.
Yeah.
And, maybe he's to get a water or something, and he was in the 30-minute, the 30-minute express, the yellow room or whatever, and he comes running out of there. He's like, what up? I'm like, what's up, dude? Talked to him for a little bit, and then talked to him again in the middle of his workout, because I was kind of just walking around. All the machines were full, so I went some laps. Yeah, I kind of just wander. I'm like, oh, am I supposed to be using this one? Kind of talk to myself, is this the one I'm supposed to be using, or is it this one? I'll just walk around. Yeah. Kind of just make myself busy until someone's done, or I don't know.
You can always hop on the roller.
Right. Wait, the roller?
Yeah.
Are there rollers in there?
Foam rollers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are they at?
The little private room in the back corner next to the locker room.
Okay.
Not that yellow room, but
the full, where you do pull-ups.
Yeah.
I do pull-ups in there.
I like hanging out in there.
Okay.
Because when no one's in there and there's not a workout going on in there, it's a nice place to be.
There's foam rollers in there?
Yeah, there's 3 on the wall.
Gotcha.
The back corner.
Because I didn't know if there was rollers, so I went into the one, the other one.
Abs and stretching?
Yeah, I stretched on the floor in there. Stretched out my leg, because I hurt my leg. But I'm
doing what? Working out?
Yeah. I did calf raises on the bench, or calf raises on the leg press.
Gotcha.
And then I did hamstring curls.
Okay.
And then I did reverse lunges.
Without stretching before you left?
Yeah.
So I'll do it.
But the thing is, when I was working at my other job, I would walk close to in between 17 and 20,000 steps every day. So, my legs were warm. I walk a lot. I've been using my legs all day. So they're warmed up. Mm-hmm. I take I'm probably down to 10 now. 10 a day, 10,000 steps.
Nothing crazy?
Yeah. But, so, this week, like so before I have not. This is my first week back to the gym in like a month.
Okay.
So before
Me
when
too.
I was at the gym, yes, Henry was too. We were both really good this week at a lot of things. We did a lot of things well this week. Normally while I was at the gym, like before coming back, I was trying to be, like I was trying to talk to people like about Jesus. Like that was like, if there was an opportunity, that's what I would try and do. I would try to get to that. And this week I was trying that again. Okay. I was like, that was my main goal behind going to the gym on Tuesday, or actually I went on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday. And I mean, Wednesday, like all the conversations I had, I was like, none of them were like, I invited someone to church, or I prayed for them, or like gave them the gospel or something. I didn't have those conversations. I'm kind of building relationships with people right now.
Okay.
And so on Thursday, I was the ground guy at work. So there was like, we were doing something up in the ceiling. I was the ground guy. I had close to, in total time, not in a row, 3 hours by myself. And so I had 3 hours with my thoughts. And so I was kind of just sitting there. I was praying. I was like, I don't know what's next at the gym, but God use me in some way, shape, or form. And so at Bible study on Mondays, we were talking about strongholds and being ambassadors, right?
Yeah.
So being an ambassador for Jesus, getting his name out rather than like your name, like you want to be an ambassador for the word. And so that was also my prayer. And so I was at the freaking gym doing my leg workout, my calf raises on the leg press. And I'm looking around, seeing all these people, and I was still thinking, I was like, how's God going to use me? I was thinking. And then I was doing the calf raises again, like that was in between sets. And then I'm like singing in my head, like, so, because I don't have my headphones in, I sing. Like I'll sing out loud, like quietly.
What?
I'll start singing. Like I'll just start, just music.
Like the song that's playing?
No. Just random music that I've heard throughout the day.
What?
Yeah, I'll just start singing to myself.
Why?
So there was a song because I'm just active. I'm just an active guy. I was just like another, like phrases that repeat. Like you heard a song earlier today, it's still kind of stuck in your head.
Oh, okay.
Kind of just like
okay,
singing.
Never mind.
Like
yeah,
I'm not like starting from the beginning of a song.
Okay,
like
I thought
singing,
that's what
singing.
you meant.
So anyway, there's a song by Phil, Mr. Phil. It's called Relationship. And the whole premise of the song is like, Jesus didn't come for religion. He came for relationship with us and him. So I was singing. I was just like, you want a relationship with me? You want a relationship with me? That's like the main chorus of the song. And so I was sitting there. I was doing my freaking calf raises. I was in the middle of one, and I said the song lyric. I was like, you want a relationship with me? Freaking the amount of peace that went across my body was like something I'd never felt before. I was like, that's what it is. I need to be an ambassador to myself. The thing that I need to work on before I can work on other people is me. I need to work on my relationship with Jesus.
Gotcha.
And that's what I came to this week. I know. I was like, wow. Like I've been singing this song all week, like doing all these things, trying to figure out how I can be an ambassador, but I need to be an ambassador to myself.
How are you going to do that?
Just keep reading the Bible. Because I read my Bible every single day this week, which is the first time I've done that ever.
Pharisees would be proud.
Pharisees would be proud. I don't know what that means. But
does mean it's...
But
go ahead.
I read...
It was a joke, by the way.
I read Matthew 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All nice. 5 days this week. And so I learned a lot. And I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the Word. And I think had I not read those 3 before going to the gym on Thursday, I don't think I would have had that thought. Like, I was singing like my song, and then I sang the verse again, that line, and it was just like, whoa, that's what I need to work on.
Nice.
And like that's how, like right now I'm just gonna work on that, and then like I need to work on knowing what is truly in the Bible, what the Word says, how I can apply it to my life before I can talk to people about it. Because I'm not gonna talk to somebody. You're not gonna talk. I'm not gonna come up to you and talk about real estate because I have no idea, like, and act like I know everything. You know what I mean? Like I don't be like, oh, you didn't sell that house today? I could have had that sold already because I know the price difference in increments, you know?
Yeah. that even that itself doesn't even make sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like who am I to talk about Jesus when I don't know as much as I could?
Right.
It's not a bad thing too. Like I definitely could. I could invite someone to church. I could pray with them or something. But like, I think God wants me to learn more about him and how he works.
Yeah. I mean, you can still talk to, like, you can talk to, like, those two guys or whatever. Like, you can say something.
Yeah. Still. Oh, yeah. No. It's definitely not like I'm not going to talk to people now. But I just, like, that's what I'm going to be working on.
Zero in more on yourself.
I think I need that.
For, like, the people who don't know how or haven't, like, how do you like, if you say you read those Bible chapters, like, how did you do that?
How did I do it?
How did you study it, I guess, if it's
so I would read through the chapter, and then if something, like, if I'm like, oh yeah, that's like, I need that's something that, like, is speaking to me, then I write. I kind of do, like, the SOAP method a little bit, or I just write, like, oh, that was cool, like, I write just a little something about, like, how God's working. I write, like, there's, like, a prayer. I, like, sometimes write out the verse.
Yeah. Nice.
One that was really scary, and also something cool that happened this week. I was reading Matthew 7, right?
Judgment.
No, the later parts, but it does talk about judgment. You're right. But Matthew 7, 22 or 24, 22, 23, 24, one of them. It's like, many of you will come to me and say, Lord, Lord, I prophesied in your name. I did all these things for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then God says, but I will reply, I never knew you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And reading that, my heart started to beat. It was Wednesday. I was here by myself. I was reading it, and I was like, what? Like, well, if I'm, like, a devout Christian, how do I know that, like, God doesn't know me? You know what I mean? Like, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so I was like I was so scared of that verse, and I was like, what does that mean? And so in the moment, I was just praying for wisdom. I was just like, God, I don't understand this, but I know you do. Like, give me wisdom to understand this, to understand your word, to be able to communicate how you want me to understand this, right? And so Friday morning, I was eating my breakfast and scroll on Instagram. It's like, stop. Have you read your Bible today? And then I was like, I just kept watching it, and it was talked about Matthew 7, 22, 23, 24. Before the gym, I was in the bathroom.
Is that the one that you had already read that morning?
Yeah. No. I read at night. I read after I get home from work.
Had you read that before?
Yes. So I read on Wednesday.
It was chapter 7 on Wednesday?
Yes.
And then Thursday you're watching this video?
Friday morning.
Okay.
And then Friday, I was at the gym in the bathroom. Up pops George Janko's show. He said, my scariest verse turned into my favorite verse, and it was that. And then he explained what it meant. And he said, people will say that they prophesied in your name, like Jesus' name.
Yeah.
But those people that are getting into heaven, that God doesn't know, are they're trying to get into heaven based off what they did. They're saying, God, I prophesied your name. I read my Bible every day. I talk to people about your word. That should get me to heaven. But it's solely because Jesus died and rose again that we are allowed into heaven, and that's the only thing that can get us there. It's not how much we read our Bible. It's not how much you like share the word. It's not how much like you like give. It's solely based on the fact that Jesus died and rose again and conquered death, his blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, God answered my prayer twice this week. That was twice. It was great. I was filled with so much peace and so much confidence and so much courage and just I was very content this week. It was the best week I think I've had in a while.
That's good. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Good to hear.
I was very freely minded, openly minded, not free minded.
A lot of clarity.
A lot of clarity.
So, like, what does that, like, look like?
In my life?
Mm-hmm. Like, moving forward.
I definitely want to adopt it daily. Like, keep doing this. I don't want to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess, like, I'm making priorities, like throughout the day at work while we're cleaning or doing something. Like, it's a lot of mindless activities. Like, I'm sitting there with a jackhammer. Like, obviously, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm cleaning windows. I'm sweeping, different stuff like that. I just, like, it's time for me to, like, I'm in prayer. I'm thinking about, like, God and, like the strongholds that we talked about. You know what I mean? Or, like, if thoughts of those strongholds come to my mind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, it's prayer, because I'm there with my thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was kind of what I adopted this week too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what happened at the gym this week. A lot of stuff happened at the gym.
Do you work out at the gym? When you're at
Doesn't sound like it, does it?
No.
I mean, I do.
You run on the treadmill? Is that it?
No, I do. I the first day I ran on the treadmill, I didn't even run. I walked, and it was Friday.
What kind of workouts do you do?
I do pull days, and I do leg days, and I sometimes do push days.
You don't like push? Why not?
I don't know.
Push is fun.
I like pull days the most.
Why?
I like working out my back for some reason.
Like pull-ups?
Like pull downs, pull-ups, flies, pull downs, all of it.
I like the cable row.
The cable row?
Like where you're sitting on the bench and you got your feet up and you're like pulling it but it's like both hands.
Oh,
so
yep,
pretend
yep.
I don't got the mic.
Yes.
And you like pull it back.
Oh, yes.
With like that like little metal thing with the 2 bars.
Yeah. I like that. That one's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and biceps. That's the pull day. Push days, I just don't know what to do. I like doing tricep works. Mm-hmm. Tricep workouts are fun.
Yeah, yesterday was my first leg day of the week, and I did a bike ride later that day. For like, I was on the bike for probably like an hour. That or like I don't really want to do that,
right?
But it was interesting.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do one?
I'm gonna keep trying it like when I get on the bike
till you can.
Yeah. It was like a little baby wheelie.
Do you think you're gonna get hurt?
Probably.
Me too.
Bro, this was probably the hardest trail ride I've done, just because.
Harder than the race?
Well, like the actual trails themselves.
Okay.
Like there was a lot of rocks and roots and stuff.
Henry's already starting training for next year.
Yeah, man. A week later. It's hard to believe it's only been a week.
I'm proud though. You should try it. Like if you actually do dedicated training hours every single day this year. Not like every day, but like
there was like a downhill with like some like humps and like for jumping, and I didn't really slow down, and like I almost like hit it and like flip back. Like it was like I thankfully had a lot of control. I'm really good at holding on to my handlebar, like because I was going down. I like was going down, and my feet slipped off my pedals, and so like but it was mostly the inside of my legs that hit the seat. They went straight down on it.
Wow.
But like I was holding on to the bike, so I stayed on it. Whew. Had some close calls, but stayed safe.
Stay safe out there, bikers.
Yeah.
Do you have any other banter?
No, that was a long banter.
That was a long banter.
And that wasn't even banter.
It was a good transition, though.
Into the Q&A.
Right. I meant, like, it was a good transition from gym talk to biblical talk. Because we were talking about the gym, and then it was something that happened at the gym. That's also what happened in my week. So, yeah, you can open up your phone for the Q&A. And also probably say that we're recording the podcast.
All right. Q&A time.
All right, let's do it. You can pick and choose.
All right, we got some favorites. We got some either or. We got some miscellaneous. But we can start with an easy favorite. What is your favorite sport?
That's a tough question. I would have to say, well, are we just doing like everything, all things considered? Say that word, or just tell her. Yeah.
I'll just say, like you can do one for viewing and one for participating in.
Okay.
If they are different.
Man, viewing, I love watching. Oh, but baseball's all. I'm all in for baseball. It's baseball. It always has been. Baseball is for sure my favorite to watch. Like I love watching the baseball playoffs, but I also love watching basketball playoffs. I don't think I would be as involved with football. Those are my three favorites right there. I don't think I would be as involved in football if I wasn't playing fantasy, because I don't watch college football either. Like I'm there for the close games if a team's getting upset, but like that's why I think football is probably last on viewership. But it's definitely between basketball and baseball. I love playing baseball. There's something about it. So I would have to say baseball is definitely my favorite sport. Although basketball is close. Basketball is close because I really did enjoy playing basketball. There's something about the team aspect of like the five guys. Like when you're all clicking in basketball, it's really good. But
like playing it.
Yeah. But I definitely would say baseball is my one.
For watching?
And playing.
Baseball's 1-on-1.
Uh-huh.
Do you see that CJ Stroud quote? He was like,
yes, I did.
Football players want to be basketball players want to be football players, but we all just want to play baseball. Mm-hmm. Baseball is fun because it's like you work really hard to be good at it, but there's also like so much chilling that like
I think it'd be the best sport to be just amazing at.
Yeah.
Like if you're a great baseball player.
Now, like, what's really weird is guys like Ohtani and Trout being on the same team, and then the team is just not good. Right? Like, how does that happen?
Or a team like the Diamondbacks make it to the finals.
Yeah, like Diamondbacks were 3 games away from winning the World Series, and nobody on planet Earth couldn't
predicted that.
No, couldn't name a Diamondback player
before the season started.
Yeah, or just like the general population.
Right.
Like if you were to say like go up to random people on the street and say just like name 5 to 10 MLB players.
Name 5 relief pitchers on your favorite team.
Stop. But like
you know nobody, what I'm saying?
Yeah,
nobody could do that.
Nobody on the Diamondbacks would like. I'm just saying in general. Like you're just thinking like top guys in the league.
Mm-hmm.
But like their team was really good. And then you have another team where they have the top 2 players. Like these are probably going to be the 2 out of 5 players out of people's mouths when they're talking. They're not in the playoffs.
No.
Crazy.
They never have been.
No.
One time. And yeah. So that's mine. Baseball.
It's definitely not football because after that reel where it talks about like football games are not good, like
it makes sense.
I actually see it. Like football games are not that good. I like watching the Lions, but that's it. Like
should we give the stat?
Other than that, it's a waste of time.
Right. Should I give the stat of the video? Of the video from the video?
Yeah, give the context.
It was like 80. So like take football as if it's a TV show. If only 30% of your shows on a TV show, let's take The Office. This isn't true about The Office.
The British edition.
Yeah, the British edition maybe. But if there's only 30% of the episodes of The Office were good, people would hate The Office. So yet, why do we still bet and give viewership?
Go to games.
Give money. Give all of our money to
buy
football. Buy jerseys.
Play fantasy football.
Yeah, our time and our money to something that is only good 45% of the time. College and pro included. That's what the stat was.
Things to think about.
Yeah.
Since then, since taking on that perspective, I'm less of a football fan.
It's if I wasn't in fantasy, I definitely would not be watching because I didn't.
Is that true?
I'd watch the Lions for sure,
but not like the rest of the league.
I wouldn't be like all in on like how many catches does George Kittle have? Like what did George Pickens do last game?
Yeah. Because it gets more of a personal,
right?
Like it has
like
personal
who is Noah Brown?
Exactly.
I probably should have played.
So it's definitely not football.
No.
I would say
you can't beat a good baseball game though. Like a good pitcher's duel. I'm just thinking game 4 of Phillies Diamondbacks, NLCS.
Having a good crack at the bat too there's nothing like it.
The freaking it was 0-0 the whole game, and then like it was I love a good pitcher's duel. And then, like, it comes down to the 8th and 9th inning. Like, run scored in the 7th, run scored in the 8th. Some top team scores in the 9th, and then the bottom of the 9th, game winner. That's what that game was. I love that.
Playoff baseball is completely different, though. I would say...
I'm not just turning on, like, the Orioles, Angels in the middle of my summer, though.
Basketball is my favorite sport. I would say to watch and play. I'd pick basketball.
Can't beat a good run.
A good run
with the boys, like a run with the boys.
Yeah.
Runs,
or I mean, is biking a sport? It's what I did a sport.
It is a sport, but is what you do a sport?
Well, like okay,
biking is a sport, but that's not the question at hand. Biking's not on the table.
Okay, it's like you gotta have a ball.
Like you definitely could not say pickleball either.
Pickleball's pretty fun.
All right, or like ping pong. Couldn't say ping pong.
That's fair. That's a hobby.
Throw some beans on simmer for 3 straight days. Anyway, I'll take pancakes because if I'm going to a breakfast place and there's pancakes, like I'm getting the pancakes with my
a mid waffle is terrible.
Like a Belgian waffle from freaking Leo's, absolutely not, dude. Absolutely not.
Yeah, those are bad. Okay. Pancakes or bacon?
If my bacon has syrup on it, no. Absolutely not.
Okay.
If my bacon is crispy, absolutely not.
Okay.
Good bacon beats best pancake.
Okay. Butter or cream cheese on a bagel?
Cream cheese. No question.
Next question.
Next question. Cream cheese.
Sausage or ham?
Ham. Next question. Nah, ham's good. I would eat ham. Because I eat ham outside of breakfast.
Salt or pepper?
On what?
Food. Straight up.
Salt.
Really?
Yeah, straight up. I ain't eating a handful of pepper.
Okay. Water or pop? No. Okay. Any other breakfast food? Cereal. Captain Crunch or Fruit Loops?
The 2 Fruit Loops have flavor.
What?
Fruit Loops have flavor?
Yeah.
Dude, no, they don't.
What do you mean?
Like, do the Fruit Loops have flavor?
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's like M&Ms.
Yeah. Do you know the video I'm talking about though?
No.
Oh, like these 2 guys have a podcast, like us, and like one dude thinks that Fruit Loops have flavor, and the other one doesn't. It's freaking hilarious.
Well, there is like a flavor to. They're not individually flavored.
No.
They're colored and they have that flavor. Like what you taste in your mouth,
They all taste the same.
That's what I'm saying. Like each color doesn't have its own flavor.
It's not like grape, lemon,
exactly
apple.
Like, I'm talking
cherry.
like Skittles and M&Ms. These are M&Ms.
Yes.
But M&Ms have a flavor.
Chocolate.
Right. Fruit Loops have a flavor, whatever that is. Fruit Loops as a whole, the box
Sugar.
has a flavor.
It's sugar. That's what it is.
Wait, there's no like
Fruit Loop tastes like Fruit Loop. Like if you give me a Fruit Loop and a Cheerio. I like that though. Thank you for giving me options. That made it into something.
Book? Favorite book?
The Bible.
Okay. We got a youth group champion in our midst.
Oh my gosh.
With a Sherpa and I don't know what else you have.
Thank you.
What's favorite show?
I was thinking about this the other day. I think it's Psych.
Psych.
Psych is my favorite show. I love watching The Office.
I'll go with Psych.
Psych's up there. The Office is up there. Suits was a good show. I watched.
Did you
all
watch
that.
Suits?
I watched all of Suits.
Suits was recommended to me.
Did you watch it? By who?
Netflix.
Oh.
It just was no. I'm just saying it. Like when I pulled up Netflix last night, 2 nights ago, it was up.
Suits is a good show.
Is it funny?
Kinda, because everybody's serious in it. So like when they are funny, it's really funny.
Gotcha.
Because it's about lawyers.
Okay.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a series I've watched multiple times. Great series. That might be my favorite. That or Psych. And I have a 5th show. Oh, Friends. Those are my top 5.
Top five.
Those are my top 5 shows. Rest in peace, Matthew Perry. Go. What's your show? And book.
My favorite book is... Now I'll start with show. Mine is also Psych.
Yeah.
I also like The Office, but I don't want to be like...
Oh, my favorite show is The Office.
Yeah. But I also like those... Well, I don't know how much I would like them right now, but like that Arrow show, like Arrow and The Flash, like those early seasons are pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
I like those a lot.
Before it got like repetitive.
Yeah.
Like the same thing over and over.
Mm-hmm.
The Flash actually ended finally after 9 seasons.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, kind of like Arrow did. I think they were bringing it to a close. How that ended after 9. I don't know if there's another Netflix series or DC series. CW.
Another show that I really like, but like I haven't even finished it because it wasn't good for me, is Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's like a really good. It's like a really intriguing, thrilling show.
Is it a good show?
Oh yeah, it's like super engaging. Like storyline's really good because there's just so much stuff in there that it's like, why would you even think to put this in a show?
Yeah.
Not like inappropriate, but just like
making drugs.
Yeah, it's just so crazy.
A show about making drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Yeah.
And yeah, that's me for shows.
Book.
For book,
Devin Booker.
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite. I don't really have a favorite.
We don't read.
I read, but I don't have a favorite. Am I reading a book right now? I started reading a book. I started reading that biking book.
I saw you had a social media book.
Social media book. Oh, that one I read like last year.
Oh.
That one is about the polarization of social media. Like both sides of it and like how it affects society.
Yeah.
That one was kind of hard to read because it was written by a doctor and he used big words. And it was tough to understand.
Ew.
I didn't even know what polarizing meant.
Like you needed like a 4 up in the top in like the booklet corner.
What's a 4?
You remember those like books when you were kids? Like it had a rating like 1 through 4 or 1 through.
That was crazy. Yeah, Undistracted's gotta be my favorite book. Undistracted Part 6 dropping next week. That's crazy.
What?
Oh. You text me?
No.
No, I'm playing, man.
Come on, son. Psych reference. It's just so good. Like the little like sarcasm.
It's so good.
It's so funny. It's a good show.
There's a lot of references like
that we have no idea what they are.
No, that you can just make to the show, like just throughout the day that are funny.
But also like references in the show.
Oh,
like
yeah.
all the stupid 70s and 80s shows that we have no idea what they are.
Yeah. Favorite wrestler?
Don't be this crevice in my elbow.
Though everything he used to describe Gus is just so funny. This is my partner SH Dynasty. SH coming to the top of Dynasty.
Hummingbird Saltalamachia.
Those are good. Good old days, man. So, who's your favorite wrestler and why is it Logan Paul?
Oh my gosh. I was a big fan. I used to watch wrestling a lot. I would go back through and watch all the Royal Rumbles and things like that. Mm-hmm. Like I would just look it up on YouTube. I was a follower of the WWE account on YouTube. And this is not a joke. I promise you.
Yeah, I was waiting for the punchline on that.
I was a big fan of Mr. Mysterio. Ray. I liked Ray a lot. I had the game. WWE.
Diddy Combs, a.k.a. Puff Daddy.
Nice.
Yeah, man. What a day in history 2017 was. This tattoo is sick.
Let me see.
Sword? Is that yeah, that's a sword on his chest.
Oh, nice. Show the camera.
Here, guys.
Thanks. Oh,
here,
do you know
Brock.
who this is on the back?
Chris Jericho.
It's Dean Ambrose. He just made a return a little bit ago. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, all these guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got any belts?
No, but we used to have one. Not us. Our cousins. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's about the same for you on both those questions.
Wrestling?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I know Rey Mysterio, The Undertaker is a pretty big one in my day. Chris Jericho, like I just mentioned.
Yeah, that was a good pull.
Thanks.
The spear.
What?
No.
That was his nickname.
No. Just keep going.
Who was the black dude that we had? The wrestler in the WWE.
He was Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Mark Henry, world's strongest man. Mark Henry.
I think so.
Yeah. He wrestled. The Rock. Dwayne Johnson, the actor.
Oh yeah. I was trying to think of like some of the stuff he did in the ring. Like I was trying to say something funny, but I don't think I can.
The People's Elbow.
That was him. Oh, the eyebrow.
And the eyebrow, yeah.
John Cena.
Who's that? I can't hear you.
Oh, that's it.
Wait. You can't see me. They can't see us anymore.
Would you rather? Moving on from wrestling, because that was it. Would you rather? We have two either or questions. The first is, would you rather be loved or give love? So I would say this could be like gifts. This could be like services. This could be like,
yeah,
if you're down bad, getting help, or if someone else is down bad, giving the help, like stuff like that.
I like getting help, but from the right people. Like there's
in the
some
right
people,
ways.
There's some people that I would rather not hear from when I'm like going through tough times, and some people that I would like to hear from. But I enjoy giving. I don't mind it. Like it doesn't like I enjoy giving.
Yeah.
Something that I feel like I like to do. And I also enjoy receiving. Like it's also good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad to say that you love to be give to rather than to give.
I've heard it both ways.
Yeah. Dude, you've been waiting. I saw it on your freaking stupid face. You gave the stupid smirk that you were wanting to just use the psych reference.
You know me. What?
Nothing.
So you didn't answer the question. You just said both of them.
Right. I said I don't think it's wrong to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say to
language-
receive, but I also like giving things to people. I like giving help out. I like helping people. I would rather give love than receive it.
Yeah.
What would Val Cooper say?
Speaking of Iceman.
Iceman. Oh, good one.
Yeah, good poll. I'd say to give. I'd rather give. What was that?
I was blowing in my hand to make it warmer because it gets cold holding the microphone.
Yeah, I'd rather give.
Give than receive.
Because if you whatever you give, you get that back. Think outsmart the competition.
My gosh, outsmart the competition.
Are you a political junkie or not?
3, 2, 1.
No.
Next.
Who you vote for?
Next.
Who is winning this year's election?
There isn't going to be an election.
That's crazy. All right. How is our bedroom set? Whoa. Oh.
What?
I don't know if I did. I just peeked. How is our bedroom set up?
Our bedroom is set up
with 2 different beds.
2 different beds. We're in the same room. Henry's bed is
always made.
Is in one corner of the room and always made. My bed is in the adjacent
don't say
corner.
it like that. I meant that as a joke.
What?
Like the second bed is always made.
Oh no! I thought you said your bed was always made, and you were like flexing because like you always make your bed in the morning.
I was saying a joke.
Okay, Henry's bed is always made in the morning.
I personally make my bed after using it.
I know. And then there's my bed, which is in the adjacent corner, and it is always messy. It is always messy, never made. Often multiple clothes get laid on my bed. Then I have a desk in the corner, and then in the corner adjacent to that is the other desk that is Henry's.
I mathematically aligned our room. I don't know if you remember that, but like I took a piece of graph paper.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did, because we were learning this in math at the time because I was still in school, and I took the measurement of the desk and the measurements of the bed based on the room and the door and how big the room was in order to make sure that it would fit.
Wow. It's impressive.
Yeah.
Well, I built it all. I put it all together. I put together both beds and both desks.
Do you remember the mattress days?
I miss the mattress days. I kind of want to sleep back here on a mattress.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
I might do it tomorrow.
You can.
Because I get up first. Then I could change back here. Eat my oats back here.
Dude. Overnight oats. You should have said that for your favorite food.
It's not my favorite food, though. Oats or milk?
Milk.
Anyway.
Silas?
What was the question?
What?
What were we talking about? Oh.
How's the room set up?
Yeah, and we have 2 windows. We have a closet on one side of the room with 2 ginormous mirrors.
It just does not sound right. Like describing like sharing a room.
Separate closets. One bed, separate closets.
Dude.
Anyway, next question.
How many siblings do we have?
Duke. Duke's our other little brother.
Yeah, we have a third, but that's it.
He's down here.
I'm
small. Here.
He's actually almost taller than both of us.
Henry. Me. Duke.
Duke might go to the league.
It's possible. If he's got that dog in him.
He doesn't have the dog in
No.
him. He's trying to have the dog in him.
I got a little bit of dog in me.
He thought about practicing yesterday.
Oh, shoot. He's got the dog in him. No cap.
But yeah, we have one brother, Duke.
What's next?
That's it.
That's all the questions?
Yeah.
Man, we were rocking through it.
What's your banking info?
Well, I go to this union with that stuff and all these other things. That was a good little segment. Shout out. Let's give him his props now.
Jack,
we appreciate you.
Jack.
Single-handedly has commented on our last 3 videos over 15 times with and they're not small statements, they're long statements, like paragraphs worth. We do appreciate it. Doesn't go unnoticed.
They're supporting the channel, and then there's the work that Jack puts in to support the channel.
Right. Just
let Jack be the pedestal of how to support the channel.
Keep everybody, you're watching this late in it, we would appreciate it, but just keep showing support, keep subscribing, keep liking, keep downloading, keep what was the last one? Commenting. Please leave a comment, leave some questions. We'll answer them. We just did.
Hey, if October plus 13 subscribers for the month. November we are plus 12, and we are only 12 days into November.
That's one a day. Well, I got something to tell you after this.
And sorry. Oh yeah. So if we could beat that number, we're attempting to with posting these videos, but we'd greatly appreciate
more videos coming soon this week.
A subscription over on YouTube.
We got that. Anything else?
Nope.
On the top of your mind?
Speaking of stop signs,
it's that time, boys and girls. Episode 79. Crazy that we're this high up in episodes. We appreciate you guys for all the love and support you show on it.
We just talked about it.
Creed is the sponsor of this episode. Goodbye.
Bye.